This is Ricky Frausto, and you're listening to Airey Bros Radio.
Ricky, you just hit it on the head. Rich and I, because of this podcast, we have the ability to talk to some really awesome people. And the one thing we talk about across the board, whether it be people who own CrossFit or people who are red shirts, the really good ones never meet a stranger. When they hop on here, you walk in their gym, it's like they've known you your whole life, even though it's the first time you're meeting them. And that's a good coach, right? That's the person that makes you want to keep on coming back into that gym. And you've said it a couple times in this conversation, the community aspect of things, right? And obviously we want to keep people safe, and we just don't want to throw anything at certain people. But I really think if you get a good community, you could have people doing almost anything to a certain extent with fitness, as long as that community is encouraging and it's giving that people that kind of dose of that morale and making them want to go there. You can kind of turn the corner on any situation in your life if you have the right people around you.
Absolutely. I think it goes much further than just expectations. It goes into, as a coach, I also have to teach my current members how to be members to other people, right? Like, you have to talk about that stuff. And I do. Like I said, I coach a couple of, 9 a.m.s, a couple 4:30s, but I coach all the noon classes. So they see me every day, right? I'm their coach. I'm the one who teaches them, who is growing their fitness, who is showing them how to, constantly hitting on, how to do this, how to do that, But one of the things that we do discuss from time to time is that you've got to be, who you want to, you as a person walking in seeing, right? And I've been to my fair share of gyms, and you just kind of like that low-key person walking in, and you judge a lot of things by how they treat you and how coaches treat you, and whether it's, is there someone that immediately talks to you, welcomes you, tells you, use this, feel free, blah, blah, blah? Or is it more like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm lucky I have owned a gym and coach at a gym, and I know, the outs and ins. But I think more coaches in the CrossFit space need to also teach their members how to be members, how to, that these are the people you're going to spend 5 hours if you come every day of the week, right? 5 hours a day with, and so that's a large part of your life, especially for those that have been there for a while. And we do have some that come every day, and we have some that come 3 times a week, but they're now friends, and they talk about things, and they talk about skiing, and they talk about children. And I was like, and you now, just because you feel comfortable with these people, you also gotta try and do that with people who come in and visit. Because whether we get a lot of tourists, and we get a lot of people that, we're the only now actual affiliate in town. There's a non-profit one, I think, it's a business inside of business, I think, still. But we're the only one that's an actual affiliate. So we're the only one on the map, the finder, right? The affiliate finder. So we get a lot that way, and a lot of people repeat that, come in from Texas or wherever to come skiing, obviously, and during certain times of the year. So it's remembering those people, right, when they come back. It's trying to remember their names as best as possible, right? It's having our mainstays, our longest members, our longest tenured members, reaching out and being like, I know you, and not being afraid of saying, I know you, you visited before, what's your name again? Not being afraid of that, right? Like that happens, we forget. But I think just the fact that you're talking to them and they feel like they're a part of the team, I think it's huge. It's very huge. And so I try to do my best to lead by example, but like I said, I'm a little bit more introvert. In my age, I got a birthday coming up on Thursday, turning 46.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, sir!
And this last few, decade or so, I've kind of closed in a little bit more. But it's something that I have to work at every day. But I have like a passion for that stuff, right? When it comes to that, and I think that, one non-inviting thing, can mean the difference between someone, not ever showing up again and someone being your biggest vocal representative, right? And so, and it's luckily we have a good little a good little nice community at our gym, and it's only going to get better now, because we're gonna really try as coaches and as ownership to have more events and to get more people involved, and it's okay to bring your families and stuff like that. So it's cool stuff, man.